Coming up on Eurovision this month, Spain gets the party started in Barcelona, Rai reveals who performs when in the semi-finals, and find out how you can see Eurovision live in Turin.
Instead of meat, I eat veggies.
But first, as any hardcore fan knows, mid-March marks the deadline for all this year's Eurovision entries to be submitted to the EBU. So let's take a look now at the last batch of artists making up our fabulous 40.
I think it's awesome that after so many years, the Netherlands is participating with the song in Dutch.
I love the song and I'm sure you're gonna love it too.
First up, S10 debuted her song for the Netherlands, Diepte. The crown princess of Dutch alt-pop teased the song back in December, and as promised, the Dutch will sing in their native language for the first time in 12 years. Germany's national final ended with the Deutsch deciding to send German-American singer and rapper Malik to Turin. He'll perform Rockstars, and it's a subject he's very familiar with, having supported numerous international acts including James Blunt, Alex Clare, Jeremy Loops, Tom Adele and LP.
They'll do a restart and be who we are. We used to be the rock stars. I never thought of no heart until this thing we call life stopped beaming. I wish there was a way to go back dreaming. Remembering it's so hard when time is moving so fast. Wish there was a way to know that we're in the good old days before we all just leave.
Oh, det kører. Det bliver
Germany's neighbours Denmark are bringing the show to Italy quite literally. That's the name of the Melody Grand Prix winning song by girl group REDDI.
Working on this for so many months, and we put our hearts and soul in this, and it has been so fun and such a great experience that I'm so proud of it.
We are ready!
It'll be the second time on the Eurovision stage for their drummer as well. She was there back in Baku in 2012 with lead artist Saluna Samai. Romanian viewers were given a huge choice for Turin and finally selected Urs and his dance floor filler, Llámame. You won't be surprised to hear that he began his artistic career as a dancer, and he's performed on stage with Romanian pop icons Ina and been a house dancer for both Romania's Got Talent and The Voice of Romania. So he shouldn't have too many problems busting some moves on the Eurovision stage.
I love the energy with my dancers on the stage because you feel their energy and they uplift you. It's so nice. And we're good friends. It's like a family. And when a family is dancing on the stage, it feels so nice. My message to my fans is Hola mi bebés. Keep on dreaming and keep on fighting for your dreams because finally it's gonna happen. Kisses.
Alvan et Ahez, 120 points.
Following a très magnifique night of music in France, the jury and televoters decided to send Alvan and Ahez to Turin with their Breton banger Fulenn. The song is performed in the only Celtic language still in use on the European mainland, making this a very rare Eurovision Song Contest without a single entry fully in French. Zut alors!
Llámame in Corpore Sano, Konstrakta.
In other surprising linguistic news, Serbia have voted to send a song partly in Latin. In Corpore Sano is said to be a satire on unattainable beauty standards, which is unsurprising as artist Konstrakta is known for deconstructing contemporary social and emotional phenomena through her work. And we do see a lot of that at Eurovision, of course.
I wash my hand because it's a representation of a compulsive, repetitive thing without any thinking about it. There is not a main message, there is just a bunch of questions.
Konstrakta's Eurovision entry is the latest in a very long line to name-check famous people. We've had Socrates, Matahari, and even Charlie Chaplin. But this is the first time we've had a British royal reference since Lady Di was mentioned in the French entry in 1986. And now it's the turn of Meghan Markle. Switzerland used an internal selection process to pick international man of mystery Marius and his song Boys Don't Cry.
Hearts, they got broken. God only knows why.
In 2016, Marius abandoned his plans of becoming a mechanic in order to travel the world and develop his songwriting skills. Along the way, he performed across Germany, studied music in London, picked up a record deal, and is now topping the Swiss album charts. Next destination, Italia in May.
Boys do cry.
Over in Cyprus, keen pop fans will know that Andromache's star has been in the ascendant for quite some time now. Performing Ella at Eurovision 2022, she already has a considerable fan base following her massive breakthrough hit back in 2019.
Take my pain away. Ella, 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 Ella. Stina tagliamo. She said, leave me on Ella. Stina tagliamo. Pave mangi più bella. Sta ogni ramo. Va leftera che aspetta. You could be my only one. Na 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 mia man.
Sometimes I feel good.
Belgium was the first country to announce their artists for Eurovision 2022, but one of the last to reveal their song. We now know Jérémie Makiese will perform Miss You in the second semi-final on Thursday the 12th of May. Representing the United Kingdom this year is social media sensation Sam Ryder. He'll be hoping to reach the upper stratosphere of the scoreboard with his song Spaceman.
I'm up in space now.
Sam is currently the most followed British musician on TikTok, and his vocals have caught the attention of quite a few celebrity fans, including Justin Bieber, Sia, and Alicia Keys, who even posted her own video reacting to his cover of her song If I Ain't Got You.
This is hard for me to sing. Damn.
Hey, my name is Rosa Linn. I'm a 21-year-old singer, songwriter, and a producer from Armenia.
Armenia also opted for an internal selection this year, leaving it until the very last minute to announce Rosa Linn with the upbeat pop track Snap.
Snapping 1, 2, where are you? Where are you? You're still in my heart. Still in my heart.
She'll be hoping to follow in the footsteps of her country's junior Eurovision counterpart Milena, who won the most recent contest in Paris last December.
Baby, I'm on my mind.
med Hækkandi sång Sikka!
Iceland found their Eurovision hopefuls via national selection show Song the Keppnin. Systur is, as their name suggests, a band of sisters called Sigga, Betta and Ellen, who've been singing together for as long as they can remember. The girls previously assembled a group named after their beloved grandmother. Let's hope they get on with the Norwegian act this year. They'll be performing their Icelandic language song með Hækkandi in the first semi-final. In Sweden, the Melodifestivalen juggernaut rolled into Stockholm to deliver another spectacular grand final.
70 poäng!
Coming out on top was Cornelia Jakobs with the sad banger Hold Me Closer. Jakobs began her recording career as part of the Red One produced girl band Love Generation, who released their self-titled debut in the summer of 2010. Sadly though, the group lasted just 3 singles in the fickle world of pop.
Oh my God, I'm so happy and I will see you in Turin. Thank you so much for everything. Mwah.
Winning the last ticket to Turin via a national final was MARO from Portugal, as she triumphed in Festival de Canção with her song Saudade, Saudade.
Saudade, saudade. Nothing more that I can say says it in a better way.
Away from the national finals, a number of other artists confirmed their entries for May. Malta's Emma Muscat decided to change the song she'd won the Maltese selection show with to I Am What I Am. Greece revealed Amanda Georgiadi Tenfjord's song Die Together.
But if we die together now, we will always have each other. I will lose you for another. And if we die together now, when love goes back.
And finally, Azerbaijan unveiled Nadia Rustamli's Fade to Black.
We fade to black. And I'm numb.
And if that's whetted your appetite, you can watch all 40 entries in this year's Eurovision Song Contest on our YouTube channel right now. So, with all of our songs finally revealed, host broadcaster Rai set to work on the all-important running orders for the 2 semi-finals in May. You might remember in January, participating countries were randomly drawn into either the first or second half of either the first or second semi-final. Well, show producers have now finalised the exact running order based on that allocation draw, and it's been planned by Rai to create the most exciting shows possible. The Big Five, France, Germany, Spain, the UK and our host country Italia, won't perform in either of the semi-finals, but viewers in those countries will get to vote in one. The running order for the grand final will be determined by producers in the early hours of Friday the 13th of May, after we know the qualifiers from the second semi-final. As hosts, of course, Italy have already been randomly drawn to perform from 9th position in the grand final on Saturday the 14th of May. Before we get to the big event in May, our artists will be hot-footing it around Europe to perform in Madrid, London, Amsterdam and Tel Aviv. The unofficial pre-parties provide great opportunities for the class of 22 to practice, perform and promote their entries. Our digital team caught up with the artists and fans at the first of the big 2022 parties and the new kid on the block, Barcelona.
First party yesterday that we had, I was feeling a bit nervous and maybe anxious because so many different charismatic people here, but it went very, very well and I met beautiful, beautiful souls there, so I was enjoying it. Yeah, I had a good night's sleep after that, so it means it was good.
I have to go to the police station after this. I have to go try and get an emergency passport home. Mom, I love you. I'm going for an interview with the police right now, so wish me luck.
The party last night, they're really cool people, artists. They made such beautiful music and I love them all. I really love them and they were so nice to me.
They've been trying out different Spanish dishes this morning because they like to adapt to new and different countries. They tried chorizo and they tried beer. Oh, that's interesting.
Stay tuned to the official Eurovision channels for more backstage reports coming very soon. Allora, we know you've been waiting for ages, but at long last, tickets for the 2022 Eurovision will finally go on sale on Thursday, the 7th of April. You'll be able to buy tickets for 9 shows in total, including dress rehearsals and, of course, the live semi-finals and grand final taking place on the 10th, 12th and 14th of May. And it's been announced that the Eurovision Village will be open between Saturday the 7th and Saturday the 14th of May in Turin's beautiful Parco del Valentino. Fans and locals heading down there can watch artists on a big stage, all the live shows on a big screen, and find out more about the contest's partners, as well as enjoying some interactive experiences. And finally, don't forget that there's loads more new songs to get your ears around across the pond as the States battle it out in the very first American Song Contest. It's on air every Monday on NBC until the 9th of May. Check out how to watch it in Europe on Eurovision.tv. Well, that's all for now, but don't forget to click like and subscribe and to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram and TikTok to stay entertained and up to date with all the latest Eurovision news. See you next month.
The best way to enjoy life is by listening to music and dancing.